In the final installment of China Invests, we look at Africa. China is Africa's biggest trading partner and has inspired praise, envy, and some criticism. Much of the criticism comes from the United States. Most of the praise comes from Africa. At least one survey taken in the 10 African countries showed Chinese trade and investment were overwhelmingly favorable. Our Rochelle Kufo, also a citizen of Ghana, has this report.
The shortest route to downtown Nairobi, the capital of Kenya, is now this smooth ribbon of asphalt built by the Chinese. Many here also see it as the shortest route to prosperity in East Africa. In a country where the average per capita income is just $1,800 a year, Nairobi's legendary traffic jams cost the Kenyan economy an estimated $500,000 a day in extra fuel and lost man hours. But it will do more than save Kenya money. It will make money too. When completed, this 50-kilometer stretch of highway not only will complete a ring road around the city, it will be a link to neighboring Ethiopia, supporting an expansion of trade to a market with some 80 million people.
It will ease traffic pressure, create job opportunities, training and skills for locals on this project. 95% of staff are locals.
China is already Africa's single largest trading partner, and there's more investment capital on the way. At the China-Africa Forum in Beijing this year, Chinese President Hu Jintao pledged a $20 billion line of credit just for the next 3 years. With this expansion have come charges of exploitation, mainly from those competing for African business. On trips to Africa, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton warned of a new colonialism threatening the continent. The majority of Africans see things differently, preferring China's influence over America's by a wide margin. One U.S. survey conducted in 10 African countries found respondents overwhelmingly in favor of a Chinese connection.
Without a doubt, China has had a huge correlation with the increase in African GDP. And let me quickly tell you why. What happened was Chinese demand increased the demand for African commodities, lifted the price structure, so we effectively got a much better price for the things that we were selling.
Although Chinese investment in more than 50 African countries has grown exponentially in the past decade, one country has done more trade with China and received more Chinese direct investment than all the African countries combined, the United States. Rochelle Kufo, CCTV, Washington.